Yo, what's up guys? Today we are going to be talking about the new raid up champion in Champions Team Arena. So the new raid up champion that recently just came out is the Frost Archfiend. Even if the Frost Archfiend does leave the banner, it's still available in the standard banner, which you can pull from here. Before we start talking about Frost Archfiend though, I want to talk about like how they changed the summoning. So now it's you don't need 50 scrolls anymore to summon 10 times. It's now a 5-to-1 ratio. So basically, you only need 10 now, basically. As well as after you finishing pulling the for pulls, you now have a chance to get a enchanted 4 to 5 star scroll. Not a chance, it's a guarantee after 100 pulls. So I think that's more of a nerf. I think, yeah, that's actually more of a nerf. No, it's actually the same thing. It's actually the same thing because it's no longer like the medals you have to get. I'm glad they got rid of the medals though. So anyways guys, let's go ahead and talk about the Frost Archfiend already. So the Frost Archfiend, he has pretty decent health. He has a decent attack. So his best comparison is honestly the Infernal Demon, which is basically his fire counterpart. So you can see his fire counterpart does do more damage, but has less of everything else basically. So you could do like, it's basically faster. It does have more effectiveness, which allows you to apply the burn, but with effectiveness, 18 effectiveness, but it also has 18 resistance. So it's basically it's harder to stun or like affect the Frost Archfiend with debuffs. So let's go check out the skills. The skill Frostbolt, it does a stun. Basically, it's a stun. Damage also increase if you manage to debuff them, which is the other two moves. So it could go up to like 55% chance to stun, which is not too bad. But like remember, that's 55% chance to stun before the effectiveness comes in. If you don't know what effectiveness does, I think they did it like a I think there's like a help guide in the in-game to help you figure that out. Withering Storm is a AoE attack. Basically, you can hit all enemies. It applies debuffs, which is a guaranteed guaranteed chance, as well as for one turn basically, and decrease the turn readiness by 40%, which is could be increased to 50%. You could also make this faster, make it 2-3 turns only, which is actually really good. As well as attack all enemy. This is the ultimate Glacial Prison. Attack all enemy with the condemning magic, inflicting blind, restrict, and decrease speed. So decrease speed is basically like they won't go as fast in the action bar. Blind, I think that's just like, I think blind in this game basically just doesn't like make crits like do less damage or something. And then restrict is basically like, oh, they cannot increase their abilities, like they can't use like buffs basically. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I think that's what blind does. I don't know. You could just check the help guide in the game. So let's check the Ascensions. The Ascensions is plus 6% resistance, plus 6% effectiveness, ability increase, which is increase your basically allows you to do the blind and decrease speed. I mean, just blind, my bad. It really gets the blind, and also increase your speed by 4, which is really good for 4 speed. Resistance plus 12% and effectiveness plus 12%. So if you fuse, you get more attack basically. I wish it was actually like more effectiveness though, because like having more effectiveness for this character is really nice. Basically, it's really nice. So yeah, this character is pretty good. You're basically using this character to like apply debuffs and all that. So since you're applying debuffs basically, so here's mine. I also own it, so pretty good. It's pretty cool. So what you really want to do with this character is that you want to apply something that like do this. It could dispel buffs, or something that applies more damage, like what I'm using with Inferno right now. Incinerate, more damage basically when it's debuffed. That also helps as well. But this Frost Archfiend is more of a support DPS basically. So basically it can do damage if you really wanted to, but it also like its main goal is just to debuff the enemy, right? So the best set I would recommend is Swift 100%. The 4-set Swift to be able to go faster. And if once you get Swift, you want effectiveness, attack, crit damage, and really anything that like could help you do more damage. Survivability, you can put survivability if you really want to. I've seen some people do like tank builds of this Frost Archfiend. So So like this is put all health and like effectiveness, and I basically have like a bunch of effectiveness to like just do as much damage, as much debuffs as possible, right? Which is the second part, effectiveness, right? Effectiveness is really important for this character. You want to have effectiveness. Like if you don't have effectiveness, you're basically half your kit does not work. Because like every character will have like debuff, resistance basically, right? And the resistance basically makes them practically immune to like debuffs. And if you can't apply debuffs, this character is basically useless. Basically useless. I mean, you could do damage, but it's not what it's meant to do. So yeah, you want speed on your boots, 100% speed. I'm using effectiveness on this, so it could have more effectiveness, but you could use like attack or something, percentage attack. For helmet, you could put, I think you could get effectiveness on helmet too. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can. These three sets are basically the main stats are always gonna be the same. But yeah, I'm using attack for this just because I didn't pull it yet. But yeah, Swift effectiveness is the set you should want to be using for Frost Archfiend. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Would I say you should pull it? It's a pretty good unit, but if you're looking for a DPS, Frost Archfiend is not a. It's a solid DPS, but its main goal is to be doing a debuff. I would say you should pull it. I should say you pull it, and if you do get it, you should definitely build it though. Compared to like other champions out there. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for my next video in Champions Team Arena. In the meantime, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.